Hi Taurus, and welcome to your December 2018 reading. I'm going to pull the cards, roll my dices with my charms, and that was the card. and then I'll talk to you guys in regards to the reading. I hope everyone had a fantastic holidays. If you celebrated the holidays. Okay. All right. Okay. Actually, let me do the full moon and new moon also. Okay. Okay. So. Da-da-da-da-da. So a lot of stagnant energy, you guys, like moping around or something like that. Is what I see. But then it kind of like shape shifts. Well, you have the shape shifting card. I mean, little dice here. It says Raven shapeshift. So it kind of like goes and comes and goes, but I feel like you have to kind of like protect your spirit when it comes to things like that, Taurus, because I feel like you will overcome a lot, as opposed to having like your ticks. You will overcome a lot of things, or allowing spirits to just control your entire existence, instead of you having a relationship with them. It's a relationship. It's a coexistence, not one person enslaving the other, etc., etc. Okay, Taurus, when you baptize yourself, when you are engraved within some sort of roots, whether that is religious roots or not, it's a relationship that you're having with the energy that you follow within that spiritual group. But I do feel like you need a lot of protection. If you guys are single, or for my singles out there, I feel like there's a lot of sexual activity, a lot of sexual activity. Just make sure that you use protection, and then you cleanse yourself a lot, because your type of energy, Taurus, or how I see your energy, is sometimes you're good and sometimes you're not. Sometimes you are clear of mind and sound mind, and then other times you're not. There is a certain somebody that spirit has encapsulated for you, protecting you from that person, or protecting that person for you in the future. So don't push certain things that aren't meant for you, because there is one special person for you. There is such a thing. That does happen, okay? Let's see, this is another piece of, yeah. Then for those of you that are in relationships, some of you guys do need guidance, because it's like you started off wrong, but now you're experiencing the rocking and the shaking. So if you want to give yourself a spiritual consultation besides this video, please do so. But I do feel like some of you guys are a little bit shaky, but that's because you don't allow yourself to be guided by your partner, or vice versa. When it comes to your money and your career, you're really not attached to anybody or anything, because it's kind of like you're content and you are where you want to be, but you're really detached from anybody or anything that has to do with money. You're not attached to money. You're not yet in the frequency of money, but I feel like it has to do with the fact that you're not balanced spiritually, and so you're projecting all this energy. Instead of producing physical things in the physical realm, you're just giving out this energy in sexual acts, or the arguing, or the imbalances back and forth. By the time the new moon comes around, cleansing, clearing. Regroup yourself, come back to yourself, listen to the messages, listen to the fucking messages. Even if these messages are text messages from a friend, emails, look at what's in front of you. Because sometimes these messages can be like small little epiphanies, or not epiphanies, but small little messages, and then you have an epiphany, or then you'll have like some sort of deja vu or something, and then you're like, oh, I saw that in an email, I saw that in a message, like it was there, it was for me. So make sure that you're listening and paying attention to the messages. Whatever answers you have in the beginning of the month, it'll be clarified like in a week and a half after the month have started. And then for the time of the full moon, you are finally in the frequency of making money. So you're finally producing yourself. You're finally taking the steps forward that you need, and it's only because you've paid attention to the messages. So 2 weeks after you received the messages and you started paying attention to the messages and started taking the responsibility and the financial responsibility that you need to take care of, things start reproducing themselves. You cannot just expect the universe and spirits to do for you. You have to do things in the physical realm, because as above, so below. If you're sending the energy up, you have to start moving it down here. That's how that really works. So the oracle card for you guys is Saint Valentine. I am loved. I love all that is deeply and fully. I am grateful for romantic love in my life. I am blessed with great friends, companions, and colleagues. I willingly share my love and my life with others. And you have Ruby in Fujizite, or Fujizite. Have you been shy about accepting overtures of friendship? Are you timid about starting a romantic relationship or rekindling an existing one? Make an effort to turn a reticent, what does that even mean? I've never even heard of that word, reticent attitude into a more outgoing outlook. Embrace your personal power and be willing to connect. Recognize your magnificence and enjoy fulfilling interactions with others. So recognize the power within you. Stop moping around in the beginning of the month, okay? Or now that you know this and you're watching this video, don't mope around too much. Don't allow that energy to stay stagnant there, because it'll allow more of like just an imbalance. One day you're happy with somebody, and then the next minute or the next day you're like wanting to cut somebody the fuck off because you're not happy within yourself, and so therefore now you have to be making other people unhappy. Don't do that, Taurus, okay? You're gonna get the money and the financial opportunities that you need. If you've been applying for jobs, you're definitely gonna get the responses that you need. Around this time, people don't like to hire much, so if you do get hired around this time of the year, be happy and be grateful about that. So I hope you guys have a fantastic holidays and happy New Year's, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.